All right, let me see if I can get logged back in here.
You're back in according to this. I can see you sat behind me.
Alrighty, let me get back on the road here.
Yep. There is a rest stop, but it's a little way up, and we're in red, but with no choice. But it's a bit further on the road.
Alrighty, there we go. We're moving on along here again.
Yep, you're moving. Okay. We just have to see if we can make it. I'm in red like you. Do you know what happens if you get if you don't make it to a rest stop?
Well, you start getting tickets, you know.
Oh dear.
You know, you start getting tickets for driving while tired. And eventually, have you ever had it where you start passing out?
Yeah, I've had it where it starts going black, you know, the screen goes black. Yeah. I don't think I know what happens after that.
Yeah, when the screen, you know, you'll have things where you fall asleep while you're driving, the screen goes totally black, and then you wake up a few seconds later. And then you also start getting tickets for driving while tired. What happens after that, I don't know. I don't know if eventually you just fall asleep and wake up in jail or...
My screen just vignetted then, all dark from our attitude to the centre.
Yeah.
It's not too much further on, I don't think, though, but it's on this straight bit of road anyway, so when we get a chance we'll be going in.
Alright.
Oh, we're going over a nice big bridge, though.
Alright! That's going to be a lot of fun when we pass out.
It won't matter, will it? We won't know about it until we hit the floor.
That's right. It'll have that nice soft water to land in down there.
Yeah.
Cushion our fall.
Oh, and somebody's broken down on the bridge and there's fire trucks there. Oh, it's been a crash, has it?
I'm glad just about everything's been over there on that side.
Yep.
That's been very kind of them. It's going to mean crap whenever we get out of here.
Oh, screen's going black again. Come on. Ah, there's 300 meters. I wonder what that is. Is that for a turn off? Or is that...
Yep. You're coming up on it.
Yep. Okay. Pull it in. This is it on the right, so we can come in and I'll fuel up while we're here.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
You find a new route.
Go straight on.
Is that lady being mean to you again?
She's being just an absolute itch with a bee. She sure is. She gets a little cross. Like, I'm sorry, dear, but I gotta have gas and sleep too. Alrighty, let's stop the engine. When I do stop like this, I always like to put the parking brake on so I don't start rolling forward if I pass out while pumping up. Alrighty. Crank it back up. And hope that none of these 6 trucks that just passed me are heading for the sleeping spots.
Gosh, yeah.
Alright, my rain has stopped.
I'll leave that first sleeping spot for you and I'll come into the next one down here. I haven't had rain at all. I've had some overcast, but not rain.
Hey, let's find a new route.
Right, I'm parked up. I'll wait for you to park up.
Yeah. Going right on in here now. Alrighty, I sure could use a cup of coffee.
Yeah, let's go get a cup of coffee. Okay.
Nicely done.
That was just on time, that wasn't it? That was really pushing it to the limit.
Oh yeah, that one we were getting close on it. Alrighty.
Oops, 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 oops.
Whoop. You need to go get a.
Yikes.
Do you need another cup of coffee? Want me to go get you an espresso?
Well, it's because I was trying to see left to see if there was any of all this continuous convoy of trucks is coming, but when you have to, oh, there's someone coming, don't hit me.
Oh, he stopped.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, he stopped for you. He ain't stopping for me, but he stopped for you. Thank you so much, brother trucker. What, you got something against America? Is that your problem, you racist?
He probably saw your beautiful paint job and was too busy admiring that to put the brake on.
Probably so, probably so. Just inspired him to be all he could be.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna come right on around him.
Has he still not moved for you?
No, he's moving. He's just driving so damn slow. I guess he's still in shock and awe.
I think most people who encounter America end up in shock and awe, don't they?
He is, yeah. He's probably never seen nothing like that in his life.
Yep.
Like I said, it is the subtleties of it that I admire the most.
Well, you know, I don't think this is a very good simulation game because according to some of the pictures I've seen on the internet, whenever a car drives past a truck, there's usually a lady in it that wants to give the trucker a treat.
That wants to flash, yeah. I know.
I've seen those pictures and videos.
I have too, and yeah, and I'm very disappointed with the modding community as well, shall I say?
Yeah.
They are falling behind on the job.
Yeah. That police car went past me. Oh, just at the right speed. Oh, hang on, he might be stopping for this accident on the right. Oh no, that's a police car that's pulled someone over. Okay. Oh, we're leaving the country now, I think.
Does look like an interesting collection of flags and all right there.
Yeah, we're now in Denmark.
I thought there was something rotten. I thought I just forgot to vacuum out the bed back there again.
I wonder if Denmark hates Shakespeare because that's about all anybody knows about it, isn't it?
Pretty
Something
much.
rotten in the state of Denmark. Yeah. I keep getting overtaken by these fancy buses. I'll tell you one thing I've noticed about some of the European roads though, is that they just don't seem to have as many speed cameras as the UK does. But they seem to have many more police patrols cars.
Oh, they do indeed. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that many cop cars until I got out of UK. I thought maybe Euro Truck didn't even have them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there seem to be plenty of police here. Not as many as there are in America, mind you.
Ah.
There are a bazillion. You can't throw a dead cat without hitting a smoky. Oh, somebody hauling the helicopter there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, that's what it was on my screen.
What, going in the opposite direction?
No, he was parked over there in that little red stop.
Oh, I didn't see him, yeah. Too busy watching this tanker in front of me that seems to not know it's gone to the right now at last.
Good.
Yeah. So you think then if you get a six-wheeler chassis, it'll be all right as long as I up the fuel tank on it? Oh, you're all right.
Yeah, I just reached for my drink and Went all over the road.
Ah.
Remind me to get the non-alcoholic. Remind me not to get the Irish coffee next time we stop for coffee. I told them to give me a Colonel Ty special.
Don't go into the right-hand lane when it tells you to, because there's roadworks.
You got it.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I hope they in. Hope it all in. Nope, another big accident.
Yeah.
Hope it all ends before we get to the exit. It did.
Yeah.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm going to Aalborg now.
Exit right.
What if you only want some of the bog?
I was just going to say, I wonder how Star Trek deals with this town.
Well, I would say resistance is futile, but that's a totally different. That's a different universe.
This is the third time we've detoured through, won't it?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we're still on track for making it on time.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of time. 617 miles to go. So the next time we're on, we'll have to see if we can get one all the way down into Italy.
Sure.
take it all the way across Europe.
That'd be a heck of a trip. I might have to put on my trucker's friend before we do that trip.
You might have to.
That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to when they finally get the U.S. all filled out.
Yeah.
And do a trip from like L.A. all the way up to do one from L.A. or San Diego and travel all the way up to Maine or something like that. And it's like, woo!
That'll be quite the journey.
Yeah, it'd be like going from like, I don't know, Edinburgh to like Moscow or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or down to Istanbul.
I wonder if they're ever thinking of upgrading to, like, you know, a Euro Truck Sim 3 or something. Or is it just, you know, good enough for what they've got now to be able to do it all?
That's what I'm thinking. That seems to be what they're thinking, because you know they upgraded. You know, one of the things, you know, they upgraded from 32 to 64 bit back in the past.
Yeah.
And you know they've had several graphics overhauls and engine overhauls. I think right now, as long as they're being successful and they got people, you know, buying the new countries and states and all that kind of stuff,
Yep.
it's like why alienate their player base?
Yeah, yeah.
That was always the problem you ran into with Flight Sim. Is that you got the flight simmers, you got the ones that played FXX, and other ones that played like Flight Sim 9, and there were folks that played the McDonnell Douglas one that was called Prepared 3D, and then you had the people that played X-Plane, and the whole Flight Sim community was just all discombobulated, fragmented, and all that. But this, you got a clear. You want to drive a truck, you got a clear decision: America or Disney Europe. Those are your choices.
And this Heart of Russia that's coming out, is it just like a new country part? They're just putting Russia in for
Yeah, they're expanding Russia past, because, they got just a little bit of Western Russia right now with like St. Petersburg and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're expanding and said, that you can
straight
go on out and past Moscow and all that kind of thing. They got a new trailer video up. Might want to catch that shows a lot of the scenery and stuff like that. Looks like
On
really
a
nice.
YouTube channel or something?
You can go to the SCS YouTube channel, or you can go to the Steam page. If you go to the Steam page for Heart of Moscow, Heart of Russia, they got a video there where they have all the the screenshots and all that.
And do you know whether that's going? Is it going to be a free update, or is
I
it?
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked in it more than that.
I thought I'd seen something about it being free, but I mean that doesn't seem right compared to how all the other ones haven't been.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's a big one.
Yeah. I'm more than likely wrong with that because like I say, it just doesn't make logical sense or anything.
I certainly don't mind.
Go straight on.
I enjoy supporting the boys. They do good,
Oh yeah.
good games and good work.
Yep. Yep.
Like I've said before, it's why I'll buy some of the game, full price, even though I know I probably ain't gonna play them for 3 years, so I could wait and, instead of buying a $50 game now, I could wait the 3 years before I get around to playing it, and it'd be $1.75. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I like encouraging them to, supporting them, encouraging them to make better stuff like that.
That's it, isn't it? I mean, it's like, it's the same thing with your local shops. If you don't use your local shops, then you can't complain when suddenly they go out of business because they didn't get any money, Yeah.
You got it.
Keep right.
Oh, come on, get out of the way, you stupid bus.
Exit. Right.
Okay, we're heading into town now. I know, we're going up round up and onto. Oh, we're going to go right onto this loop, up onto the bridge. Okay. Yeah, that's a heck of a turn. I'm going to come to a stop at the top, so don't expect me to be out of your way. And right into Aalborg. You can get achievements from, visiting all the cities, like in Italy or in Scandinavia and everything.
Yep. You got the same kind of thing for visiting the cities in the different states over in America.
Ah.
That's one of the achievements you get. Have you got your lights on?
Yes, I have. Yes, I must have left them on by accident. Yeah.
It is 8 o'clock at night. So.
Right.
Yeah. I'll be turning right at these traffic lights if they ever come green. Oh, there we go. Nice little buildings in Aalborg.
Turn right.
It is. Nice bridge.
Sightseer, 6 of 27.
Yep, Aalborg discovered.
At least the bus is turning right and getting out of my way for once. Come on, traffic lights. Up you go.
There it goes.
And the next set of traffic lights turn red. Wow. There's, we have a lot of traffic lights here, of course, but a lot of people don't seem to understand that the traffic lights tend to be timed correctly if the road planners have done the job right. And if you go through one set of traffic lights, then if you go at the correct speed for the road, you'll reach the next set of traffic lights just as they're turning green for you to go through, and it's surprising how many people you see that blast from one to the other, going 5-10 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then suddenly end up sat at the next set of traffic lights. You come coasting along behind them doing the right speed, and it's like they don't seem to understand that they didn't have to get there and sit there.
Yeah, we don't really, we can't really do that kind of thing over here because it's not even that people go. It's like people on the cell phones are texting and sit there, and it's like you never can do the right speed because it takes them 30 seconds to realize that the lights changed.
Yeah.
So it screws you up. Discover the recruitment agency.
Yeah, left at the end of that road.
But where was I going with that?
Well, that's the first time I've seen a petrol station in a town like that.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, you don't see too many of those.
Turn left.
Where were I going with that whole thing?
You were saying that people over there don't tend to town plan and go through the right speed between the traffic lights.
Yeah, there's something they're going.
Oh, vegan lamb. A little box van's just gone past with a logo on the side saying vegan lamb. Although with my missus enjoying her vegetarian stuff, she's not a vegetarian, but she prefers it.
Yeah, what they call flexitarian.
Yeah. Oh, come on! I'm going to get stuck on these things. And in India, they have this weird phrase for it. They call meat non-veg. So they'll say, "Do you want non-veg with that?"
Wow.
Yeah. It's but she loves her, her vegetarian stuff and her vegetables, and she'll quite happily eat meat substitute. So she'll have soya that's done as chicken-style pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of those things that I'm working on. Like I said, I'm trying to be a what they call a flexitarian.
And what's that? Somebody who
tries to mostly eat like vegetarian stuff and vegetables and all that, but won't. It's like if meat is served, I'll eat it. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Turn left.
That's what they call your flex. You're vegetarian,
Flexible,
but you're flexible. It's like if you go someplace and all they have is meat lovers pizza and hamburgers, you're not going to starve.
Yeah.
Get ready to turn left.
Wow, this is a circuitous route.
Turn left.
But in my case, it's one. It's because one, it's just healthier for you. So it's partly for the healthy part of it, and trying to just not being such a slob all the time like I've always been all my life. But the other part of it is just it's kind of that moral thing of it came after I got my dogs.
Yeah.
And the fact that you sit there and you pet your dog and you talk to your dog and he's looking at you, and there's a living, thinking, feeling, intelligent creature inside there.
Yeah.
Looking back at you.
Yeah.
And sure, cows and chickens and pigs and stuff like that, they're ugly, but they got their feelings and everything too. So.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just it's just having the dogs kind of flip that little switch inside me where it's like, well, I don't, I'm not going to go out of my way to eat meat. It ain't going to be one of those, well, I didn't have, back in the old days it'd be like, you feel like I didn't really have dinner today. There was no meat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But so it's like I won't turn it down, and yeah, I'll still enjoy it every now and then and that kind of stuff. But I will try, I know I can't ever be a vegetarian. I couldn't ever. I know I couldn't ever be a vegan, and it'd be very hard for me to be a vegetarian. But I can do it most of the time, you know.
Well, sometimes that's as good as anything else, you know, if you can just... Come on, get out of my way, get out of the way. Thank you. If you can just make some impact on it, I suppose. Well, I think it's admirable. I wish I could do it. To be honest, I've only really just started eating vegetables the last 2 or 3 years, you know. Until then it was meat and potato and that was it. There was never anything green on a plate, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's like half to 3/4 of the plate's vegetables, but... It used to be just meat and potato.
Tell me about it. There would be weeks that would go by that same kind of thing. It'd be like day in, day out. My diet would consist of meat and potatoes. Hold the potatoes.
Well, this tunnel's trippy.
A little bit feels like driving one of the. Feels like being in GTA on the Ruiner, one of those Ruiner stunt tracks.
Yeah.
With those funky damn lights that go by you, make you feel like you're going 1,000 miles an hour.
Well, we're under 500 miles now, 487 miles to go. How is your little doggies today?
Oh, they were just cute as hell.
Are they both similar ages, or is there a big age gap?
There's a 4-year age gap in between them.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, we got Leo when she was 4.
Yeah.
And she's turning 5 this year. And Juliet, we got as a puppy. And she just turned 9 months.
Ah.
So it's a little over 4-year age gap in between them. And you can tell because Leo is very much a mature dog. Not an old dog, but a mature dog. You know, she's calm, she's sedate. She can sit on the deck and look across the yard and enjoy the breeze and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Juliet is still just like all puppy. Balls to the wall, run around and get into everything.
Yeah.
And constantly annoying the hell out of Leo, trying to get Leo to play with her.
Yeah.
Just
Keep right,
absolutely.
and then turn right.
You can tell that Kirkshaw's discovered. You can tell that the little dog just loves Leo to death.
Turn right.
Absolutely adores her. She'll sit there sometimes, Leo will be laying, she'll just lay down, lay her head down on her little paws and just stare at her, you know?
When I had a couple of them, I had a Westie and one that's just like your Leo. Mm-hmm. And the young one, the one like your Leo, would use the Westie as a pillow. He would be asleep in front of fire and she'd come along and lie down and use his back as a headrest.
Oh. She has done that a time or two in the car, on a car trip or something like that.
Yeah.
But it rarely happens in the house. Leo will either, kind of growl at her and make a move, or she'll get up and move herself. Leo's not a cuddle bug.
Ah.
She has to be in the mood to be touched, especially if she's trying to sleep. Kind of like the wife.
I was waiting for that one.
Kind of like the wife.
Do you think we should sleep here, or should we go on?
What are we at? About halfway?
Yeah, we'll go on a little bit further. Yeah.
Plus, we can science out. Looks like we're about to get on the boat.
Yep.
We can science it out and see if they let us sleep. See if they sleep us on the boat.
Depends on how long the crossing is, doesn't it? I suppose.
If not, it's probably just like this, and you got the sleep spot here on this side. I bet there'll be a sleep spot on the other side.
Possibly, yeah. Okay, now where am I going? Okay, straight on. Looks like I go off to the left there. Okay.
Looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Big truck picture is.
The anchor for the ship. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Herschel's to we can actually go all the way to Bergen. Really? I'm not
Really?
going, yeah, apparently, but I'm not going to. I'm going to Kristiansand. I didn't know that. We'd actually get on a ferry and go all the way to Bergen. Right. 3 hours and 15 minutes to Herschel, to Kristiansand. Embark.
Ready? Hold on up.
I did not know that.
I like the ones that actually let you drive on up into the ferry.
Yes, yeah,
Those are
that's what I
fun.
was expecting. Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to
Kristiansand. Yeah.
Alrighty, embark. Oh,
Recomputing.
love that.
We must have got some sleep because my my bed thing has gone down.
All right.
Must have got 3 hours worth of rest. Well, I see you appear in the ferry now. You're actually in the ferry there.
Yep, don't let us drive in, but let us drive off. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep, and there's sleeping spots here if we needed them.
What do you want to do? Do you want to? No, because we don't really need. Oh, I don't really need it. I'm back down to
I
just,
don't need it. Yeah, I have barely any blue on it whatsoever.
Which one of these? I
Probably
presume it
let
has
us
to be
grab a
that
cup of coffee while we were at it.
one. Yeah. Whoa, that's a tight corner. Sorry, I'm braking.
Yeah, it is nasty.
Yeah. Okay. Put my brights on. As you lot call them, we call them main.
Yeah, y'all also put about 4 more syllables in the word celery, too.
Turn left.
It's all right, we sneak extra letters into words too.
Yeah. One of my favorite Eddie Izzard routines. Said, you know, y'all this, that, and other, and he said, but y'all spell through T-H-R-U, and I'm down with that because we spell it thruff, and that's just cheating at Scrabble.
Yeah.
Go straight on.
I can see your headlights following behind me.
Yep. Got my brights, too.
Oh, yeah, that lit up my whole cab.
Get ready to turn left.
Going left at the junction up ahead.
Turn left.
No traffic. Whoop, there is traffic.
You all right? Did it hit you?
Nope, nope. We're good. I saw him just in time to slam the brakes on, and like I said, doing all those upgrades definitely gave me better brakes.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys. No business driving around at midnight.
Not in that car.
Nope.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, is that? I don't know what that sign means. Okay, I'm going to drive through.
Turn left.
So for a moment, I was driving onto tram tracks because
Oh.
the bus came past that looked very much like a tram.
Looks like some of those minor little roads you get in California.
Ah.
I kind of got used to driving on the big old interstates.
Yeah.
Or freeways or whatever they call them. I guess y'all wouldn't have
Those
interstate
states
because
are-
y'all ain't going between states.
No, but I suppose the equivalent would be inter-county, but we don't do that. No, we just call it motorway.
Yeah.
It's amazing to think they've handcrafted all of this, you know. We've done like nearly 1,000 miles, and that's 1,000 miles of road they've handcrafted.
It is. Put everything in like that.
Mm.
It's like every time these folks complain about how come they take them so long to do stuff, it's like, well, you shut your damn mouth.
Yep.
Why don't you do it?
At least they're working on it and doing it. Yep. Have you heard anything from Dwayne Skeeter?
I have not. I ain't spoke to Twin Skeeter in a week or two now.
Ah.
Need to catch up with the boy, see what he's doing. You know, he's back in the dating world again, so
Yep.
I told him, I know I wouldn't recommend it. They will kill you.
Yeah, but you'll die happy.
They will kill you.
It's only
he
after the
doesn't listen.
dating part.
Yeah, that's the truth. But I'm happy for him. I'm glad that
Yeah, me too.
he's back and getting companionship and that kind of stuff again.
Yeah, that's what he needs.
And I'm even happier that if anything like that ever happened to me, I'm quite happy being by myself. Thank you very much. Give me more time to drive. Like someone at work just got divorced. They were 58 years old and they were just divorced, and like, you know, they were like went out on a date for the first time in like 3 years, and it's like I don't envy you any.
No, gosh.
That's what they were saying. They were like, you know, I have no idea what to do. It's like, you know, you want to go see a movie? You want to just Netflix and chill? Or
Take the second exit.
that's what I was saying. It's like, you know, I can tell you right now that you know, I'm 56 years
Exit
old,
now.
and I'm at the point in my life where it's like, you know, it's like, okay, I'm divorced or widowed or whatever the heck it was. I was single again, that kind of thing. It'd be like, I'm interested in you, you're interested in me. You want to go back to my place?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, we can do all this dating stuff, but you know, I've known you for a while now. You've known me for a while now. Do we really need to go out to a movie and get to know each other? Because it's just like the wife, you know. I mean, when you work night shift, you know, you find that when you work night shift, like at a hospital, and you're doing 14-hour shifts, the only people you know is the people you work with.
Yeah.
And if you don't frickin' know them,
Yeah.
you ain't got no business dating them. I mean, everybody at my work knows that I'm into dogs, board games, and Godzilla movies. So it's like, if those things don't interest you, there ain't no point in us going out for sushi.
But remember when dating was a big scary thing? I remember first one
That's
taking
what
a
she
girl to the
said.
cinema. Yeah. Come on, give me the option to pay. I want to pay. Oh, there we go. You know,
Fix it so you can go through the auto pass.
yeah. But you know, the first trip to the cinema, you know, working up the courage to hold her hand. Yeah.
Driver Rosaria just leveled up. All right.
What, one of your workers? Oh, nice.
My worker, yeah, just leveled up. Man, I need to go into the driver. Need to go into the driver.
Go straight up.
Management.
Control driver management, yeah, and make sure I've got them leveling up in the right stuff.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for things like that for NPC drivers? Is there a consensus on what's a good way to level them?
Well, like I said, back in the old days, the advice I had was way back, you know, from, ooh, this is a trippy little place too.
Hmm.
Yellow lights flashing in my cab here. You know,
On the right on our lane, so be careful.
I hadn't checked in quite a while to see if there's any, like, you know, upgraded stuff for advice and stuff like that. But back in the day, you know, back in like 2017, 2018, when I was getting started and all this, the advice back then was to, you know, get your drivers and level them all the way up. And, well, they actually said, on the American side, they said get them to put 4 points into long distance, because that was, the maps weren't any bigger because you only had the 3 states.
Yeah.
So I would imagine they would say, you know, get all the points in long distance now, so you can make long trips and get that long distance money.
Yeah.
And then they were saying, you know, put like a point in each as you go along. You know, point in heavy, point in special, point in valuable, and I guess a point in just in time.
I really don't fancy doing just in time ones.
Yeah, and get your ADRs. You know, they said just, you know, put points in all of them so that you can haul the different kinds of loads.
Mm.
And then just look at the things and see, you know, it's like, you know, when you put your second point in, it's like, does fragile give a higher return on your investment on the second point than heavy does? You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But that's what they were saying.
Fuel? Coming up to a fuel thing, I think.
I'm a little below half.
Do you want to stop and get some, or do you want to carry on?
How much longer we got?
Ooh.
292 miles?
Yeah.
I might as well fill up.
Okay. Gosh, you gave me the last second. I just had enough time to turn in then.
I didn't say you had to fill up.
That's all right. No, I mean, I've used up about 1/5 of a tank.
I see you're paying me back by making me go into the hard one, so it's okay.
Yeah, I had to swing into that at full speed. Oh, I do like that paint job on your cab. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Well, it's suitable
America.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's suitably loud and proud.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's subtlety, man. That is subtlety. I didn't get the one with the big screaming eagle.
Actually, I'm surprised you didn't.
Anything coming?
No. I couldn't see any headlights in my rear view my rear mirrors for quite a while. Do you think we'll get a bonus for delivering this a day early? Or will we not even be able to deliver it that much earlier?
You know what the bonus you get for showing up a day early? You get to sit around a day waiting for them to unload it.
Go straight up.
I watch a lot of internet truckers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep, they complain about that. It's like there ain't no point in really hurrying and getting there like 6 hours early, because all that means is you're going to sit there 8 hours before they can unload it.
Mm.
But they did highly recommend doing stuff like, you know, if you're coming to a receiving department and stuff like that, stop at Starbucks on the way and bring them a whole bunch of like frappuccinos or something. Said you'll be surprised what bribing them with food will do about getting people to find, you know, forklifts that's not being used and get your stuff unloaded early.
Ah. There you go. That's experience for you.
Mm-hmm.
Exit. Right.
And one of these tight-ass curves with
With a sudden stop at the end. Be
those
careful.
rails on both sides.
Whoa, that's a sudden stop. Oh, good job I did too, because there's trucks coming.
Mm-hmm. Which way we going? Left?
We're going left, yep.
Alrighty. Oh, all lefty. Mark just made me 2,000 euros.
Wow. You've got better guys working for you than I've got working for me. Maybe it's the location of your base that actually makes a nice big difference too.
It could very well be, you know, being there in Amsterdam. That's something I noticed with Philip. Philip and Humphrey are my two guys over on the American side.
Ah.
And I noticed that Humphrey was bringing in the money and Philip was up in Wyoming.
Take the first exit.
I was surprised. Apparently he's trying to get the new cab hanger too. He's decided to work on his achievement. And it's like you do you, man. That's good. Glad to show you're showing some ambition there.
Still got your blinker on.
Yeah, because I only got my left hand on the thing, so I couldn't turn it off.
Oh God, I don't want to know what you're doing with your right hand.
It's hanging on to the mouse over here, you know. I need to get that head tracker hooked up before I'm on here the next time.
To turn left.
Thank goodness for that.
Let me keep both hands on the wheel so I won't have to keep constantly grabbing my
Turn left.
mouse.
Don't finish that sentence.
Mouse.
That somehow is that a euphemism? Whoa, that changed just as I was reaching it. Yikes, that's a sneaky bugger.
Turn right.
So do you think having a six-wheel chassis will mean that it actually becomes, not important, but, worthwhile to get eco-driving and everything when,
Well, it won't help. Eco driving won't help me because I've got realistic fuel economy turned on. And the realistic fuel economy it basically cancels the eco driving because it is then totally based on how you drive.
all right, yeah.
Go straight on and then turn left.
If you got the realistic economy turned off, realistic fuel usage turned off, then the eco driving helps because it sits there and it takes into consideration. Oh, you're driving a lot better. You're keeping your RPMs in the green. You're not making jackrabbit starts.
Go straight
You're not
on.
starting and stopping and all that kind of stuff all the time. All the stuff that you hope you're doing when you got the realism turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably turn it on for my drivers. I'll raise them some levels in it and
Get
stuff
ready
like that.
to turn left.
But yeah, not for myself. It won't help me none. Stuff like constantly slamming on my brakes like that. That's not helping the fuel economy.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault for not paying attention. I was admiring the scenery.
There's an achievement for having a headquarters in every city. Can you
Go
imagine how
straight
much
on
money you've had
and
to
then
make to
turn
do
right.
that?
Wow.
Oh, I should imagine once you've got like 5 or 6 headquarters with
Turn right.
staff in them, the money's probably coming in quicker. Like, yeah.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, you gotta have it to have something to spend your money on.
Yeah.
That's what they talk about, the hardcore GTA drivers. That's why they come out with all this stuff with the every time that they put out a expansion, one of these events in GTA, they've always got all these new cars and all that kind of stuff you can buy because
Take the second exit.
people were complaining that they had all this money and had nothing to spend it on.
Yeah.
Exit now. Keep left.
Well, why did that make me go in the left-hand lane then to be able to turn right at this junction? You stupid.
Oh, we're not turning right. We're going straight, aren't we?
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, we are. We came from the right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you just pointed it out to me.
Yeah, you turn right at that junction. You are driving like a cockbinder because you're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Mama
Whoa, that
hang a
plane.
medal around your neck and say, "You're our boy."
That plane just came right up out of there. Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a tight corner. That is a tight
Not if you
corner.
come at it this way. It's not.
Which way are you coming at it?
Coming in the other exit because I had to dodge you.
I am so sorry, but that was a very
It's
tight
all right.
corner.
It's all right. It's okay. I got to swing it way wide. I'm in the other side.
I don't know how I avoided hitting the signpost. It's that narrow.
Weird. Yeah, it was pretty impressive there. All right, I think that's all our big detours, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Oops. Wrong button.
Apparently you're finding another one.
Yeah.
Righty, I'll open up my drink here again.
Keep right. And then exit right.
Yeah, we're heading for Bergen now, coming off right to head towards Bergen.
Alrighty.
Exit right.
It was funny the other night you was talking about how accustomed you got to driving on one side of the road, and then when it changed over you found it difficult
Turn left.
readjusting, and I was the same because we drove in Europe for so long the other night. When I got back to England, I found it a bit odd adjusting to driving on the left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you spend a place in one place long enough and it's just like, oh heck. I keep forgetting which side of the cab all my truck is on.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll keep running into stuff because I'll be over there on the right. Forget that, I've got 8 feet of truck off to my left.
Ah.
And I'll come up to a gate and the next thing I know I'm going bonk because I'm running the front end of my truck into the left side of the gate.
Now, according to this, we've got 6 hours to get there, but I'm up onto the headboard of the blue bed sleeping thing.
Yep.
So if we see a sleeping place, I'm going to pull in.
Don't be brake checking me, bus. Tell that AI driver wasn't programmed right. I ain't never seen a bus or anything in the world that actually slowed down for a road obstacle when there was no traffic coming the other way. He just whip it in the other lane,
Yep.
That guy almost stopped.
Well, these are
Where'd you
some
get
pretty
your license,
mountains.
buddy? Hey, it really is.
Yeah. It's like when you go down through Italy, you go down from Innsbruck down through towards Venice and that lot. And I think you go through the Alps, I think. They're actually digging a tunnel in real life. They're actually boring a tunnel with something like the one they used to dig the Channel Tunnel. Those big boring machines, so they can put a rail link up that way. Because at the moment, the only way to get the goods through is to take them by road, and it's causing too much strain and everything.
Oh yeah.
So they're boring a tunnel through the Alps. One of those tunnel borers, yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'll have to see if I can find that documentary I watched and link it to you on YouTube.
Please do. I'd love to watch that.
Mhm.
I love that kind of stuff. I love tunneling, tunnel borers and all that. There's a lot of dwarf in me.
Yeah. That's on your father's side then, is it? Because see you're a gnome.
That's why I'm looking. That's why I like those. You know, those one of those Minecraft worlds, like the dwarves delight. You know, I'd like one of those Minecraft worlds where what is it? 200? Is it 260 levels and then the 60? Is that how it works?
At the moment it is, yeah.
Ooh.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I barely stopped in time. Let's hop out and go see how close I came. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Stopped in time for what?
Not ramming into the back of this bus.
Oh. I'm going to stop until you get here, so because I'm at a beautiful fjord. Oh, that's nice. Little red buildings coming down to the water side.
Oh,
and
that
everything.
is nice. I've been pining for one of those for a while now.
What, a fjord?
Mm-hmm. I'm always pining for the fjords. But what are you waiting for, Bus? Oh, we still got a red light. Okay. Didn't know we were one of these. Didn't know we were one of these roadworks that had the red light. I hadn't seen one of these over on the Euro side.
Okay, we've got quite a way to go, considering I'm yawning, but we've got quite a way to go. There you go, you're coming now.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yep, just started yawning.
Yeah, we should make it, but it's a bit of a windy, long road to get there.
Excuse me. Oh, that bus is doing something. He's being a dummy. He's doing his best trying to pass you.
Is it?
Be careful. Oh, he's falling back. Now I'd pull up there and keep him from getting in between us again. And say, that's what you get, dummy. Dadgum.
Oh, that's a nice fjord. Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, there's beautiful stuff up here.
Yep, my guy's been doing that too. There must be dwarves up here, whereas there were gnomes down and hobbits down in Germany, because they had the lovely grass-covered little hill bridges there. Here they've got a giant mountain stuck on top of it.
With a hole drilled through it.
Yep. Well, my bed's gone red.
Yep. I think we'll get there.
Whoa, whoa, that's a fast corner.
Oh. Yeah, that one just kind of sneaks up on you.
It does, yeah.
Pretty bridge, though.
Yep.
But it's pretty at night, all these lights on it.
Now, I'm glad we're doing it at the day, though, so we can see the scenery. Yeah.
That's my biggest part about driving at night, missing out on all the scenery and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's an impressive hill.
Wow. Well done, Debs.
Well done, yes.
This is some beautiful scenery up in these parts. If you get those words off the screen, I could look on the map and see where a sleeping spot is.
You get the words up on the screen?
Yeah, and that box that says, "You are getting tired. You should find a place to sleep."
Oh, that's in your sat-nav one, yeah.
Yeah, and the sat nav.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a place just ahead of us, but we've got to get there. Yeah, like I say, it was a windy road.
Yeah, it's only 3 miles as the crow flies, but it's about 150 as the caterpillar crawls.
I like these roads, though.
Oh yeah, they are quite pretty and plenty of stuff to keep you from falling asleep too.
Yeah.
That constant braking and swerving.
Yeah.
Real world, we pull in any of these little cities, these little towns here, and just pull on the side of the road and take a nap.
Yeah.
I've complained about that before over on the American side. I'll be driving along and I'll come across trucks that have pulled on the side of the road taking a nap or something and going, wait a minute.
Yep.
It ain't fair.
Where the missus went tonight for the 50th birthday thing. I sent you a WhatsApp actually of that as well.
Yes, you did. It was wonderful. Y'all both look quite beautiful.
Yeah, well, I didn't go, but she went. But where she went, I taught her the route to get there. We drove there the other day, and one of the landmarks to let her know that she's more or less in the right place. There's a lane by the side of the road that runs parallel with the road. And all the truck drivers pull in there in the evening. You're getting tired, you're trying to place to rest. All the truck drivers pull in there, so you've got this like lane that's got like 40 or 50 trucks pulled up all there as they're all sleeping. It's quite impressive to see. Most of them are canvas-sided, but like box trucks, but you get a few other sorts as well.
Yeah. Well, I just got my first vignette in.
Okay.
Ready to turn left.
We're turning left here, so braking for a road. Whoa. Okay. Nothing coming that way. Truck coming that way, but I'll get out before him. Okay. Oh, now we're going through a windy tunnel, really?
Yeah, I saw that. I hadn't seen a car tunnel that winded like this. I've seen train tunnels do it before. No, take that back. I think there's one like this in North Italy. I think got a tunnel that winds up like this.
Ah. I wonder how a sleeping time gets so different, because for instance I'm yawning but I've not vignetted yet, and yet we both parked up at the same time, went for a coffee at the same time.
Yeah, I think they're cheating me on my coffee.
Either that or you're so addicted to it anyway with all your caramel and hazelnut brands and everything that it doesn't have the same effect on you.
Yep, I keep asking for a Longo, and I think they keep giving me an Americano, and it's just not helping. Such beautiful roads up here.
Yeah, fancy scenery. I love the mountains with the green slopes and then the rocky tops.
I just got a sleeping violation, 160 pounds or 160 euros.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I ain't ran into nothing yet. That's when you start getting the really expensive ones, when you fall asleep. Next thing you know, you're in the lane head on in somebody.
Well, we've still got a fair way to go, unfortunately, to the next sleeping part. I think.
Turn right.
Well, we definitely know up here in Scandinavia that the sleeping spots now are few and far between. So.
Yeah, so grab them when you see them. Turning right here, so after slow. There you go.
Turn right.
Oh, just got a second one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, you'll be popping them up shortly.
Oh, at this rate, you're going to probably get another 3 then before we get there, because it's a few minutes down the road. How come if I'm doing 55 miles an hour in a 50 zone, that cop car's gone shooting off in the distance and he doesn't get a speeding violation?
I've been complaining about that constantly. Cops giving me speeding tickets when they're flying past me 20 miles faster than I'm going.
There really are few and far between the sleep spots here, aren't there?
Nope, there we see one. Let's hope we make it before I fall asleep.
You must have your sat-nav far more zoomed out than I have. I know that's the one I saw before, but...
Yep, another sleeping violation. I said, I don't worry about that. I worry about this screen turning almost black.
Right, over here. Oh, it's on the
Yeah,
left-hand
here.
side. It's on the left-hand side, is it? So be careful.
Alrighty.
Oh, is there only one spot? I think there's only one sleeping spot. Oh dear, I'll move forward. Oh, I just got a sleeping event. If I pull forward and you... Oh no, because we can't
Yep,
both
I'm
sleep.
getting stop engine right now. So
Yeah.
I will go ahead and get my coffee. And now I'll pull out of the way. Whoop, stop the engine. Backing into me.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
All right. All right. Pull on around you. All righty. There you go. I'll fuel up while I'm sitting here. 'Cause God knows those are few and far between too.
Yeah, managed to get my sleep in. I got a sleeping violation as well. Yeah. I'll not bother fueling up here, I don't need it.
Yeah, just keep bragging.
Alright, well, yeah, well, it's about 1/10 of a tank, but I'll take it.
Right, I don't see anything in that mirror, so hopefully it's giving me a realistic picture of what's going on.
You can always lean your head out of the cab window there for that one.
Not when I'm
Oh,
driving
no,
on this
you're on
side.
the other side, aren't you? Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, so you will be able to lean your head out the car window for the other ones, though, which will help, yeah.
Alrighty, that's nicer.
What, not having an idiot Brit in front of you?
Not sitting here worrying about napping all the time.
Yeah. Next, that road which was on a bit of a bad place in the bend, wasn't it?
Yeah. Almost like it's been purposely put there.
Yeah.
Oh, a roundabout in a tunnel.
Roundabout in a tunnel. Wow.
Alrighty, this is a new one.
Yeah.
Now.
I didn't even know things like that existed.
Like I said, the roundabouts that had traffic lights were freaking me out.
Well, I've never heard of those either. Although there is a very famous roundabout, I think it's down south, that's a giant roundabout with about 10 mini roundabouts around its circumference as well. It looks like a daisy.
Yep, I've seen they call it the magic roundabout. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, David has leveled up and just earned me 2,500 euros.
Oh, wow. Your guys are doing very well for you. I just had one notification and it was because he couldn't get a load and went home empty. Oh, this is a nice bridge.
Alright, looks like there's going to be another roundabout in here too. Or an intersection one.
At the roundabout.
Yep, it's
Take
a
the
roundabout.
second exit. Exit now.
Yeah, I guess that's a tight roundabout too.
Alright, I'm seeing daylight ahead. It's like I see a toll booth coming up. It's like, well, they got a toll booth inside inside the tunnel too? Damn! This is like dwarf heaven. Put a sleeping and gas station in here and I'd never have to leave. Whoa!
Gosh, that guy really was on your side of the road.
He
wasn't
really was.
I think
He
it's because
was-
there was an obstruction on his side, I think maybe, but
He was living up to they will kill you.
they will kill you.
Yep, but did yours shoot fireworks? I didn't think so.
No, it doesn't. Do not pull in front of me, you stupid truck, just because you can shoot through there without paying.
Boy, it just keeps getting prettier up here.
It really is, isn't it?
About to go into another big old tunnel. Just when it gets pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, it ain't that long.
I've been talking to the women I dated.
You should have figured that out when I said weren't pretty.
No, that was the
Go
women I
straight
dated.
That was, I'd tell you, old school Last of the Summer Wine and later episode Last of the Summer Wine. There's a roadworks up here on the left, so you may have some cars coming in your lane.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's the difference between old school Last of the Summer Wine and the later seasons when it turned more into a sitcom. No, that old school stuff in the first 8 or 9 seasons were kind of philosophical, and it's just the 3 old guys wandering around talking about life and stuff.
Yes, yeah, yep.
Yeah, there's one of them where they're sitting there and Clegg said something about, well, Clegg was talking to Foggy and said, well, why don't you date her? And said, well, she's not very attractive. Foggy said, and then Compo said, so? and Foggy said, well, I mean, would you want to date a ugly woman? And Cleggy said, well, they're all ugly. Got cars pulled over here on the left too, so be careful.
Okay.
Big accident.
Oh, yes.
And Compo said, yeah, they're all ugly. He said, you can certainly tell who hasn't been around women very much, have you? You just wouldn't get that kind of conversation in the later years. You know?
No, yeah, there's more like pathos in the first series. Yeah.
Much.
Like I said, the final ones tend to go for more like almost like slapstick stunts.
Slapstick, yeah, slapstick. And there was a deal of that in the first one, but there was so many of these kind of more quiet, more serious kind of things.
Yeah.
I think it was probably about the time that Wally died.
Yeah.
That's when, right about that time. Well, when Seymour left, when Seymour, starting to rain. It'd be when Seymour left. Seymour was the last of the ones, and then they brought Foggy back. And Foggy on his second go around was much more of a caricature of himself.
Yeah.
He was much more of a caricature of what he was in the first 3 years that he was on there.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, you saw it turn much more into slapstick and sitcom humor and that kind of stuff. Still enjoying it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's good. It's just different. That's all. Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you have all yours? Your collections? Do you like watch them on DVDs? Do you have like loads of DVDs, or is it all on drives now? Or how do you watch your films and your series?
Those I actually watch on BritBox. Stream it on BritBox. They've got the first. They have the first 8 seasons.
Yeah.
On BritBox, and the later seasons I've been watching on like Daily Motion. There was a guy on Daily Motion that, of course, he had all the episodes except for 2 on there, and you could sit and stream them.
Oh, yeah.
And they were pretty decent quality, and they'd been on there for like 5 years. But of course, once I got past Compo's death and all that kind of stuff, of course they got removed.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's nice. Leave it up there for 5 years while I'm not watching them, and then as soon as I start watching them, then y'all suddenly discover them and take them down.
Yeah. Wow, the water's straining off the back of your truck. Wow. Coming off your wheels.
Bergen discovered. Oh, we got a Daft dealership.
Turn right, and then continue straight on.
And it's a Daft
All right,
dealership. I haven't
turn
unlocked it yet.
Because there's a huge sign up there that says Daft.
Oh, you saw this? Yeah, you saw it. I'm going to say I thought you were going off.
I'm turning on over to the right here to hit that other question mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, recruitment agency. There we go.
Okay. Well, I'll follow you then. Yep.
Have to circle back around to hit get the Daft dealership, but
Yeah, that's all right. No problem. We've got plenty of time.
Get ready to turn left.
So, I mean, I'm like where I'm sat now. I've got a cupboard to my right hand side, and it's got all my DVDs. That I've been collecting like all the different. But to be honest, I very rarely put a DVD on anymore and watch it, even though I've got them all. Do you even have a DVD player?
oh heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've still got
yeah.
hundreds of DVDs,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of stuff that I watch that you can't get on streaming.
Yeah.
So I've still got a DVD player and Blu-ray player,
Right.
because there's a lot of movies and all that I like watching. Like the Godzilla movies and
Turn right.
Daft truck dealership discovered. Yay!
Yay.
Godzilla movies, there ain't a whole lot of them on to be streamed, not the old good ones. And stuff like, the Criterion collection, a bunch of those, like Kurosawa movies, Seven Samurai.
Yeah. Yeah.
To turn right.
So yeah, and lots of TV shows. So yeah, I still watch lots of movies on DVD.
Yeah, I mean, I just like I
Blu-ray.
worry about it, like because we have Prime, and you can buy the like for instance, say the Godzilla movies. You can buy all the Godzilla movies and you have them on Prime. But then I think, well, what happens if I stop subscribing to Prime every month? You know, what happens to all these videos I bought
It's all
on
over
there?
now.
If you bought them, I think you still own them. You know, it's the free Prime videos.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that you get just as, let's see, a 90 pointer. Ooh, that one's gonna be fun. It's the free Prime videos that you get, you know, as part of your membership that you couldn't watch anymore. But any of the ones that you actually buy, you can always stream.
Am I going to be in your way if I pull into the yard now?
Yeah, I got a bit of a twist around. Oh, no, you can, well, I'm parking around back.
Okay.
Yeah, you can come in.
Hey mate, I'd stop washing that window. It's chucking it down. Oh, see, it's only offering me a 40 pointer. That's not fair.
It's not fair at all. But it's not fair, I can't trade with you.
Oh, really? You scumbag. Now I'm just going to turn the truck around and come back up this little alleyway. All right.
No.
Oh, I'm going to turn the truck around in that little gap. Really, I should have backed it down here, I think.
I think I'm gonna have to put. Whoop! There it took it. Wow! I can't believe that. He took it. Let me get out. Yeah, I'm half in and half out of it, but they're going. I don't like that guy's paint job. He looks serious business. Let's get him the hell out of here. All right, I'm decoupling. Excellent, 984 miles, 29 hours, 7 minutes, 138.4 gallons. I made 39,000 euros, 2,071 XP, and we've leveled up to level 17.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh, so I get to put a point. Let's put a point in. See, high value be 10%, high value 10%. What comes after that? 15 and 15 doesn't matter, so let's go high value. There we go. All right, let me get out of your way.
I'm having to reverse all the way back to the entrance.
Oh no. Where they got you parking it?
They got
Around
me parking. No, they got me parking it on the side, but it's of course it's the opposite way in. You've got to come in backwards to get there.
Oh, got to come in the other way, huh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how I'm going to get my truck round there.
Well, don't worry. Here comes America to help you out. Got the cavalry coming. Oh, you got to park around that side?
No, I've got to park around the side. We've just been round, but I'm just trying to figure out how to
but you got to figure out how to get
my
back there.
truck backwards to go in trailer first now.
And that's a 40-pointer?
Yeah.
Can't you go around the other side?
I don't know what's down that end. I couldn't get down there because you were parking. Can I just drive all the way around?
I think you can just drive around.
Okay.
Are you going to the side? Are you got to back it up that side? You said
the side you've just come from. I'm trying to get to.
Okay. And you got to be facing like toward the front here.
Towards where we are now.
All right. Hang on a second. Let me circle around here and see if you can come around this side. I think you can. Yeah, you can circle around this side.
I can just circle around, can I?
Uh-huh. Just come right on up here.
Okay.
You got a little bit of maneuvering you got to do to get around. Oh, it's gonna be interesting maneuver, but I guess that's why it's a 40-pointer. It's better than backing it up, though. That's for darn sure.
I don't know. I think I will back it up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna come over here and just stop out of your way. Let's park it here. And then let's get out here in the fly cam. No, I'm not wanting to do that. Is it this? Yes, hello. Okay. like, where the heck am I? How do I fly around? There we go. Like, dang. Let's see where you are. Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm just going to try to get myself the right way around if we're just backing round the corner. If I can do that, it might not be so bad. See, I mean, if you knew the yard, you'd just pull in this way around to begin with, and it'd be just a simple reverse.
Uh-huh.
But you reckon it's going to be difficult coming around that way, is it?
It's got some tight turns around that way. But I mean, you can go, it's got some double. The problem is it's got a big old double trailer right in the way. So you could go that way, but you'd have to maneuver it through those little double trailers. I'm wondering if you could just come up this side and just circle around. I think you can do that. I'll bet there's enough room that if you pulled up forward this way, you could jackknife it and turn it around.
Yeah.
If I move my truck.
I can just make this corner thing. It shouldn't be difficult at all. But it's making the corner.
You're doing great. Oh yeah, you're doing excellent.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wrong way, I think. There we go. Ah, that's better. Correct it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Alright, now I can straighten it and push it down there, I think. Oops, wrong way. Did you watch Blade Runner?
I have not.
Ah.
I fell asleep. I had to be up early. The wife wanted to go for a walk at 6 in the morning with the dog, so I decided I couldn't spend 4 hours sitting up watching Blade Runner. So
Yeah.
I will catch it on my next time off.
Are you back at work tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow and the next day. But then I work Sunday, Monday, Friday this week. So you're putting it up against this outside fence?
Yeah. I've got to go against the
cool.
outside fence in the middle here.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, so where I am now. Oh, don't stop. Oh, I'm turning the wheels the wrong way. Yeah. Just gotta get it in here just a little bit before these pallets. I think that'll be a bit too wide for the parking spot to green up, will it? Yeah. Gotta get closer to the fence, but that's where I've got to park here where I am.
Go. America. All right.
Yeah. That should be it, I think. I think that'll be it. Will it? Will it go green? Go, there we go.
Looking good. All right.
Yeah, so you reckon I would have been able to drive all the way around the outside of that, would I? Okay.
I think you coulda. I think you coulda. You got the skills to do it. It's a tight squeeze, that first one with that double trailer sitting there, but I think you probably could have done it.
Yeah, and we got a repair thing. Oh, the repair thing just across the road, isn't there, with a sleeping spot?
Yep. Yep, we got plenty of sleeping spots and gas places here. So.
Right, so we'll just go there, repair, and then sleep there.
Right, get back in my truck. Crank her up again.
How did you get out and fly around with your console commands?
Yeah, yeah, it's not console commands, but you can get a fly camera.
All right.
You have to go into like your settings, you know, just like you did with the console. Go in there and set like a 1 on a thing for that's like a camera control.
Oh, okay.
Like developer cam, I think is what it's called. But you turn developer cam on, and then when you push 0, that lets you fly. Gives you the fly cam, so you can fly all around with the number pad.
£392 to get everything fixed up.
And that's right across the street. Yep, there you are.
That was a nice run, actually. That very pretty
That was
scenery.
a heck of a nice run. All right, let's see here. Service, mine's going to be 3,582.
Oh wow, that's because I ran you in the back of me, though, isn't it?
Still, it makes me wonder. It's like I ran into the back of you too, though. So I think there's only like 1% more damage than you took. So it's like, dang, why is it always so high? Alrighty. Good place to take a nap or get a cup of coffee.
Yep. I'm gonna go for a coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go for coffee.
All right, coffee is done.
Yep, coffee's done, and that's the place to leave it there. Then that was really
Yes,
fun. That,
indeed.
yeah, I enjoyed
It
that.
was. I liked it. That was a lot of fun coming all the way up here.
We're still in a Convoy session. This will be closed. Do you really want to quit? Yes.
And I still got the better looking truck.
You do have the better looking truck, actually, yes. Oh, cities discovered 6. Recruitment agencies discovered 3. 2 truck dealers.
Nice.
Extra 1.14% roads explored.
Oh,
Nice.
I got one truck dealer. I wonder how I did that.
Oh. I don't know.
I don't know either. They're just giving me something fine.
And it's weird because we drove through one city where I'd actually discovered the truck dealer. And so you'd think that you would have got it there.
Yeah, you think so? Let's see how my drivers are doing. Razarka, she's doing fine. Oh, I'm going to have to make sure I do that. She's averaging 601 euros a day.
Yeah.
Mark is averaging just a little over 1,000 euros a day. And that G-Bub guy, he's averaging a little over 19,000 euros a day.
Yeah, see the difference, isn't it? Yeah.
Which is good, because he's going to have some damn loan payments coming up here soon.
Oh, you took out a loan, did you?
Oh, yeah. Let's see, I'm up in Norway. Where are they? She is just north of Grimsby.
How do you know
I told you I wanted to go to Grimsby.
How do you know where she is?
And he's just outside of Osnabrück. Have you got drivers on this side?
I've got drivers, yes.
Yeah, go to your driver screen.
Yeah.
See where it says, well, you got your different drivers listed?
I know where that is, yeah.
Yeah, you click on map view, and it throws up the world map, and you get to see where your drivers are all over the map.
Oh, right. I'll have to try that when I get back in.
And you hover over them, it tells you what they're doing. She is currently headed back with nothing.
I get that.
And he is carrying electronics from Hanover to Amsterdam.
Oh, wow. Oh, nice.
Yeah.